You know that feeling when you're on a project and everyone seems to be on the same page, but,
Wow.
well, things just end up messy, like completely tangled.
Oh, absolutely. It happens all the time when there isn't a really solid plan underpinning everything.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into something foundational. What actually is a project plan?
hmm It sounds basic, but getting it right is crucial.
We're drawing some insights here from the book Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabone, really trying to pin down what makes a plan more than just, a schedule.
Right. It's much more comprehensive than just dates.
So, our goal today, give you, the listener, a super clear understanding of what a proper project plan involves and, frankly, why it matters so much.
Okay, so let's start with the core idea. A plan, fundamentally, is a detailed proposal, isn't it?
Mm,
For doing something, achieving a goal.
a proposal.
Okay.
Okay. So, like laying out the intention.
Exactly. And the key is that it specifies what needs to be done.
Yeah.
The actual work, the deliverables.
Right. The tangible outcomes.
Then, when it needs to happen, the timeline, milestones, all that.
The schedule part people often think of.
Yes, but also how it's going to be achieved. What's the strategy? What methods are we using?
Ah, the approach. That's often missed.
Critically important. And finally, by whom? Who is responsible? Who gets what resources?
The what, when, how, and by whom. That covers a lot of ground.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's not enough to just say, we need a new website by Q3.
No, you need the specifics.
You need to know what pages, what features, when design is due, when development starts, how it'll be built, which tech stack maybe, and who owns each part of that process.
That makes so much sense. It's so easy to just focus on the when, the deadline. But the what and the how, if those are fuzzy, you're kind of lost at sea, aren't you?
You really are. And the immediate benefit of having that detail, the what, when, how, by whom, is clarity. Everyone knows the goal and the path.
So better coordination, I assume.
Definitely. People see how their piece fits, and it helps massively with resource allocation. You know what skills are needed for what task, so you can assign people effectively, less wasted effort.
Right, putting the right people on the right things. Makes sense.
It's the foundation for tracking progress, too. How can you track progress if you haven't defined what done looks like or how you're supposed to get there?
Good point. So this definition, what, when, how, by whom, that's the big picture, the main idea of a plan. But I remember seeing different types of plans mentioned. How do they relate?
Yeah, that's a great question. Think of that core definition as the umbrella concept. It applies universally.
Okay.
But under that umbrella, you can have more specific plans, like a team plan might zoom in on the by whom for a specific group's tasks, really detailed assignments.
Got it. More granular for a specific team?
Or an exception plan.
Yeah.
That focuses on the what and how if something goes wrong, like a contingency plan.
Plan B, essentially.
Kind of, yeah. And maybe a stage plan, breaking down a specific phase of the project, detailing the what and when just for that stage.
So they all follow the same principle, what, when, how, by whom, but apply it differently?
Exactly. Different levels of detail or different circumstances, but the core elements are always there.
Okay, that clarifies the landscape. So for someone listening right now, maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed on their own project, what's one quick thing they can take from this definition?
Just start by asking those 4 questions about the main goals. What exactly are we delivering? By when? How are we going to do it? And who owns the key parts?
Even just outlining those points would help, wouldn't it?
Immensely. It forces you to think through the essentials and provides immediate direction.
So wrapping up then, a real project plan isn't just a list of dates. It's this comprehensive proposal detailing the what, when, how, and by whom. It's the blueprint.
Absolutely. It's the essential map and compass for your project journey.
So maybe a final thought for you listening. Think about your current projects. How clearly are those 4 elements, what, when, how, by whom, actually defined?
Yeah, and what impact could sharpening that definition have on your chances of success next time?
For anyone wanting to explore this much deeper, covering these principles and a lot more, we really do recommend checking out Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabone.
It's a fantastic resource for grounding your project practices.